Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to an unscheduled New Year's Day edition here of Rivals. We're supposed to be off for 2 weeks, but welcome, everybody. Hopefully, you had a good Christmas season. I know Adam was away and enjoyed his time, and we'll talk about that on next week's Rival Show because I've got some cool video that if you're not friends with us on Facebook, you're going to want to see because Adam on vacation is the Christmas gift that keeps giving for Clinton Jeffrey and his viewers. So it's going to be awesome. Great to be here, Adam. You called me today and said we need to have a bit of a press conference. We wired Spencer in, and he's rebooting the studio. So I didn't comb my hair or nothing. I'm figured, what the heck, we're just gonna go for it. If you don't care, why should I care? But great to see you, buddy. How's life treating you here as we kick off the Roaring Twenties?
Life's treating me great, Clint. It was a good vacation, as you said. I'm so glad my wife keeps her phone as close to her as she does, so she can document things that need not be documented. But what the hell? It was a great holiday, great vacation with the family. Um, got a bit of the blues after the holidays, which I don't know what's bringing that on. But I hate that I keep talking about stuff like that because that's kind of a different project for a different audience, but a lot of it crosses over. A lot of our racing people have been supportive of the mental illness projects I've been working on, so figure I might as well mention them on both sides.
Well, we're all human here, buddy, and everybody's been proud of what you got going on. So that's wicked. Um, but why are we here tonight? That's the big thing. We've got a new series to announce. Um, I don't know. I'll let you lead it in. We've had a lot of demand for this. It's something we've talked about a lot. We expect it to attract a lot of new viewers to our Rivals fold, and we're excited to announce it. So I have some questions about it because I read a couple different things. So first off, let's talk about what it is. It's going to be the Blacktop Rivalz series on
Yep.
iRacing. Broadcast will start on Wednesday nights, and it's going to be broadcast with the Ovens boys through 3-9 Streaming and Turn 5 Media, who we've been had a great partnership with so far. So we've already made the deal with them. They're going to cover it and commentate it. So we're going to bring our full broadcast power to Asphalt on the iRacing platform, and that's I'll turn it over to you now to explain how things are going to go.
So that part is exciting to me, Clinton, because you and I have been talking about this for years, and that's where it started, was getting involved with a lot of racers from Quebec in a great league that they had, which we really need to call, even though nobody does. It's B Class iRacing, which is the Xfinity Series cars. Everyone knows them as Xfinity cars, but because Xfinity isn't paying us to say their name, we're going to go with B Class. Also, because the name could change in a year, could change this year, who knows? Um, so it's going to be a shorter season. And the reason we wanted to go live tonight is because even from what we have announced and what's out there, we've made some changes for what we feel is going to be the better of the competition, for the better of the racers getting involved. So we are going to race. The schedule looks like 13 races in total. The next two Wednesday nights, starting January 8th. I've got to get these dates right. Yeah, January 8th and 15th are going to be recruiting races, which I believe we're going to broadcast nonetheless. We'll talk to 3-9 Streaming just to be sure, but we want to get people interested. We've got a number of entries of people that have already said they want to come on board, so we just want to see what we've actually got to work with. We have decided, Clinton, there is going to be no entry fee. So we're not going to follow the road we did on the dirt and have people pay and put together a points fund, only because this is brand new and we want to kind of get it up and running the way it was when we found it, because we kind of took over a league from Martin Davio and a French group there that was fairly successful, and there was no entry fee. So we're going to go, we've changed our minds on that. It's going to be no entry fee. All people have to do is apply to the league by signing up on the Rivals Racing League website, rivalsracingleague.com, or go on Rivals Facebook page, and we've already had some people sign up and give their email addresses. So it's fairly informal, but it'll let us know what we're working with. We are going to run two different groups. from 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock every Wednesday night. It'll probably be from 7 until 8:15. We will have a fixed setup Xfinity series, so B class races going on. You don't have to sign up for those. You just have to show up. If we get a ton of people showing up, we will, first come, first serve. The people who are there to support it will be able to come in and race every week. But then at 8 o'clock is going to be the Blacktop Rivalz B class cars racing. Practice will open at 8 o'clock every Wednesday night. The races will start around 8:45, 8:40 to 8:45, and they'll run until about 9:30 to 9:45. Open setups, no entry fees. You will have to be a member of the Rivalz Racing League to be able to run that. Just the same way it is in our Rivalz Elite dirt racing. Clint, did I explain that well enough?
I think you did a great job. So just to recap for some of the viewers who've joined us late, as part of our online iRacing broadcasting that we've had going on in all the leagues that have been super successful with the sprint car platform on the dirt, we are tonight announcing the Blacktop Rivalz, which will be a pavement series using the B-class cars on iRacing. So with the full power of 3-9 streaming and Turn 5 Media, the Ovens boys do a great job with us. They're going to be full on board. Brad has commented here that they're building and ready to rock. So we're excited to put our full power behind the broadcast. And so again, no entry fee. You basically just got to sign up through our group and be a part of the deal. And what that means is you can't just show up in a random deal if you're not regular with us. You got to attend regularly. But excited to do this, Adam. I'm excited because I'm a dirt guy through and through, but I've been saying all along, this is something that excites me to get out, go to partner up with a guy like Kevin Loveys or Rick Scott, hang out at their place for a night and actually try and run one of these races myself. I'm excited to give it a whirl. Excited to have Brad and Steve pushing behind Cody Olson to be race directing. There was a lot of talk, fixed setup versus open, paid versus not. I think keep it simple, stupid was the plan here. Let's see what kind of interest we've got and what kind of racing crew shows up for this event. And I think it's going to be great.
And let's talk about that too.
What,
I was
your
just
beard
going to
going
say
gray?
Spencer Mullen. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, thanks, Wayne. I was worried no one was going to notice. I've earned every
We
one of these.
noticed.
You know what? My gray hair doesn't concern me half as much as the fact that I feel like I'm thinning out up here a little bit, but I think it just could be my haircut. I need that to grow in a bit.
I took a
There
lot
was
of
a
shit
poll.
last night at the New Year's Eve party for my hair being this long. I haven't had it cut since the Sprint Car Nationals, and I'm just I've been having fun with it, and somehow I ended up leaving the party with the nickname Bangs last night, and I said, shit, I'm never gonna live that down. So it is what it is.
There's worse things
Yeah,
to
like
be called.
I can't have any facial hair either because I'm with you, buddy. But we're gonna talk about Adam's facial hair, Adam's vacation, Adam's thinning hair, all the other good stuff about Adam on our Rivalz regular show next Tuesday. So if you want to come back and see us really bash each other next Tuesday. But quickly, let's wrap up the Rivalz thing here quickly. I just want to touch on a couple quick topics, and I know we don't want to be in the air too long because we're both not really supposed to be here. And go for it.
Listen, Sean Gibbs, shut your cake hole. It's not thinning out. Nothing about me is thin. Even though there was a poll on the Facebook page where a lot of people showed their support for fixed setup racing, Clinton, I just want to explain quickly. We've always been, we listen to people, we take their opinions, but when the time comes, we make the decision that we think is best. And just like we did with the dirt sprint cars, what is going to draw the best racers and allow us to have the most fun is by having open setups. We just saw Kyle Edgar come in and say you can expect some people to show up with him. So I expect that means we might see some of the Lapsevich family come and race with us. Having open setups is what brings the best. We want to have the best. We want to put on the best racing. So that's why that decision was made. All those people that voted for fixed setups, that's why we created a second league at 7 o'clock. Come on out and have some fun. What other topics you got?
Well, I just want to touch on that too, Adam. We talked about, open setup. It's not like everybody's super secretive. We have a great community of guys who'd rather see you get up to speed and beat you, fair and square than just because they had a hot setup that you didn't. I think if you ask around and you need help, you'll find help, just like in the racing at any racetrack around. If you're a decent guy and you play your cards well, you'll get all the help you need. So I'm with you there. Exciting to be pushing on. This extends our broadcast. When you look at where we are from about, we're on the air Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday now with all kinds of leagues going on. Super excited to be rocking with Roger Craig and what he's got going on. And it's exciting to keep pushing down the line. And before we know it, we'll be Thursdays and Fridays live as well with the outdoor season kicking off. A couple of quick topics from my neck of the woods. Next Tuesday's show is going to be great. We've got some more announcements about the NASCAR Pinty Series on dirt. We've got another driver that has been confirmed, another two that are working on deals right now that we'll try and bring you info on for Tuesday. You can go to npsondirt.com for all the information. That's going to be the major supporter here of this pavement series. Will be the NASCAR Pinty's race at our Schweeken Speedway. Will be the presenting sponsor, and it'll be the NPS on Dirt Blacktop Rivalz deal. So we're excited to be a part of that. Also, Brockville Speedway, I don't know if you caught it, Adam, today. Paul Kirkland and Henry Bohr down there announced that they're going to run the crate sprints as a 2020 division with being lockstep with our Schweeken rules and the Quebec rules. So the crate sprints have really spread out here in the past month. I saw Quebec, they announced 3 young drivers. 2 of them were females. That's exciting for the diversity in the sport. And we've seen the girls can really kick ass, whether you're talking Jessica Zemkin, Holly Porter, they can get it done. So exciting to see that grow. I think that's a hot story we'll be following for next week. All kinds of amazing stuff going on. Of course, Chili Bowl kicking off. We're going to be busy in the coming week. So excited to be talking about so many great things. The race season has really begun, and before long it'll be Daytona, and we'll be back on it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. In fact, one topic we better add for next week is Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell. At least
Yeah,
one of them, if not two, cut their winter season short because of some nasty crashes down under. And through the beauty of social media and lots of racing coverage, some bigwigs encouraged them to make the right decision and come on home.
there's been so many things going on in discussions. I can tell you rule updates are coming, at least for the ODCC, mini stocks, stunner stocks, the crate sprints, the Ashweekend updates. So everybody, we expect the rules to be out in the coming week or so, within the next 7 days, I would assume, on all those fronts. Fran, we'll get back to you with official announcement on the minis and trucks combining. It's looking like there's been some talks, and we'll see where that actually finalized, but I'm not prepared to announce that just yet. Anything else you want to throw out there, Adam, before we kick back?
No, no, not really. I appreciate you coming on short notice. We talked about it today. I thought, you know what? Let's put it out on the air because there's some people that need to know what's going on, and we want to make sure that the racers who have raced with and it's been called the Alex Labay season. A lot of French racers. We're basically running a similar format to what they've run. We want their support because that's going to be the core group, and I think we're going to have some really fun factions come in and do battle. I know I'm going to be competing in that series. Like I said, Spencer Mullen just threw up a comment. Our producer would love to see him out there racing on a weekly basis. I think this is going to open some doors because even like you said, Clinton, there's a lot of people who love dirt racing, but that's a different animal. Asphalt racing, things happen at a pace where you get a lot of practice every night. So you run a 100-lap race at Richmond. That's a lot of laps that you're guaranteed to run. In a sprint car
Yeah,
show,
for
if you
sure.
don't qualify, you're only running the 8-lap heat and a 10-lap main. And you got to do a lot of them to really get some experience.
Exciting. So once again, if you're just joining us, it's the Blacktop Rivalz series for the iRacing platform. B-class cars kicking off next Wednesday. 2 recruiting races, and really 2 recruiting races each day. Each of the nights there'll be 2 different series going on. So check that out. What time, Adam, and how do they sign up once again?
So sign up for now on Facebook. Go to Rivalz Racing on Facebook. There'll be a post there. Just throw in your name, your email address, so we can reach out to you. But be ready next Wednesday night to come out in league sessions. I think it appears in league sessions and hosted sessions. There'll be a group at 7 o'clock. There'll be a group at 8 o'clock. The 8 o'clock group is the one where we're going to have some great prizes that we're going to announce. Clint, you and I talked about that today. We said, look, let's take away the entry fee because what we do with the entry fees is pay them all back anyhow. So we're going to waive the entry fee, get people support, run the broadcast, and then put up some pretty cool prizes so people won't be racing for nothing. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Super excited. Thanks, Spencer, for jumping on. Spencer, I told Adam a quick story the other day. I was watching a movie with Christine the other day, and I couldn't figure out this HDMI cable thing. And she goes, you should ask Spencer. So she knows where it's at. Spencer's our tech guy, gets it all done. Thank you, Spencer, for jumping on board. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody. Hopefully, you all made it through the season. Let's get back to racing.
For the live stream next Wednesday, plan on it starting no earlier than 8:30, probably 8:40 or 8:45.
Thanks, everybody. Stay cool. Don't forget, we'll be back live on the air Tuesday at 9 o'clock.